everyone! Today's a special day, April Fools! It's just like every other day, but we're making Florentine cookies, so that'll add a little pizzazz to our day. These are like sometimes called a lace cookie. They're a very thin, crispy, caramelized cookie made with nuts. Delicious. We're also going to roll it around a handle so they look like a little cannoli shape, which you can fill with stuff, but I'm just gonna eat them as is. So let's get started. So in a pot, I've got a 1/4 cup of butter. I'm gonna add 1/3 of a cup brown sugar, a tablespoon of corn syrup. You can also use honey or maple syrup here too. Ooh. And as well as a pinch of salt. And then we're just gonna melt that down on the stove. And then while that's melting, you'll need 1/2 cup of nuts. Normally it's made with almonds. So I have some almonds here, sliced almonds. I also added in some cashews and a little bit of dried cranberries. Just chop them up there. And then we'll add that once it's all melted. So I'm gonna go get this melted on the stove and I'll be right back. So our butter and brown sugar and corn syrup's all melted together here. Nothing too crazy. Basically, it just kind of came up to a simmer until it all stirred in together. And then to that, I'm gonna add that 1/2 cup of nuts and a little bit of cranberries that I chopped up. I'm also gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of Grand Marnier, the flavor of the week. This time I'm trying to measure it. Perfect. You can also just take this out or put in vanilla extract. That'll work too. And then we just want to stir it in together there. And that's our batter, so easy peasy. I'm just gonna pour this into a bowl, let it cool for about 10 minutes so I don't burn my fingers off when I scoop it. And then for this one, you want a 350 oven and then a pan with a silpat if you've got it. If not, a piece of parchment paper will be perfect. And then the fun part of baking them. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes once this cools and get scooping. So our mixture here is cooled down. It already looks so delicious already. So it should be a little bit thicker, but not a rock. Awesome, so we're gonna scoop this with a teaspoon. So I know that looks really small, but these spread out a lot in the oven. So I'm just gonna do, let's do 6 of them on this tray. So I'm just gonna use my finger. If you can try to keep them kind of in a circle shape. If you are planning to shape them like I am, don't overfill your tray because they cool down really quickly. And then you're gonna be like, trying to shape them and then they'll all be cracking and you'll be crying and it's just a bad news situation. Maybe that happened to me before. Maybe not, but yes, it did. Awesome, so we're scooping these and then we'll pop them into our 350 oven. I'm gonna start at 5 minutes and see how they look. They're gonna spread out and look all bubbly, and that's perfect. So we'll scoop this here, get them in the oven, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, these were in for 7 minutes. They just came out of the oven. So they look all caramelized and delicious. And then you can just leave these to cool like this, or you can shape them. So I've got a rolling pin. This is not a rolling pin, this is a wooden spoon. And then I'm just gonna wait till it's hardened just enough to lift off the tray, and I'm gonna wrap it around here. So we'll see here. I'm gonna quicken this up, so I'm gonna pull the silpat off of my tray. Be careful, things are still really hot. I just have asbestos hands. Okay, it's starting to firm up here. So as soon as you can get it off without it squishing is what we want. Oh, maybe getting close. It's literally a matter of seconds. Okay. We got it? No, that one's not coming. Okay, here we go. Sliding her off very carefully. And then I'm gonna wrap it around here. Like a little cannoli. Ooh. Ooh. Well, ta-da! Then you can dunk it in chocolate or fill it with whipped cream or just eat it like this. So I'm gonna keep going with these until I have a few. Hopefully. And we'll see how we go from there. So again, just wrapping it around. Oh, this one's already a little hard. All right, so I've slowly went through a few trays of Florentines. I only have one Silpat mat, so I just did them one at a time. Rolled them out, popped new ones in the oven, kept going from there. Good process. Some of them turned out really ugly. I've already eaten most of them though. But yeah, these are Florentines. They're super delicious, super beautiful, and also super breakable. So eat them in your house. Don't try to transport them, but they are really good. And you can eat like 20 of them. So delicious. Awesome. Well, I hope you guys are having a great April Fool's Day without being fooled too many times. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.